Everyone, so I am stuck in the biggest rut I think I've ever had. I sit down to film and then I'm like, well, I like this idea, and then I get rid of it because it wasn't as good as idea as I thought it was. Last night, it's like, I need to solve this problem. I need to do something that I'm interested in. I need to do something that I love, and I love a lot of things. Does anyone else have that problem? Like, they really like 5 different things and they have to choose one. I feel like you shouldn't have to choose. But anyway, as I was having a meltdown, not really a meltdown, I was sitting there, I was watching YouTube, I'm trying to fall asleep, and I look over to my bedside and I see this giant pile of overwhelming books. I've read a couple bad books lately, and I have put books on the back burner, and then I look over to my books and I see my comics, and I'm like, I'm lost. I need to finish this stuff. And I'm going to share my pain with you guys today because it's very shameful how much I've put reading off. I feel bad about it because I am a reader. I don't like to have any unread books. I'm obsessed now with comic books. This is going back 2-3 months now. I'm slowly collecting comics and it's gross, but I love them. And I need to share with you guys my pain because I thought, why not? Other people do it, right? Okay. Don't judge me when you see this pile because this pile, it's not very big. There's a couple big hitters in there that I just have not read. Don't judge me. This is my pile of unread books. I know. It's really not, it's as big as my head. It's really, this is a realistic pile. Like, in my world, this is kind of realistic. I can get through these books 3-4 months on a good day. That includes studying. I like to stay up all night and read like a crazy person. But let's talk about, and then my bag of comic books that I got last weekend. So this isn't bad. I've had this one a while, but you know, story of my life. Let's start with the books, and then on the happy note with my comic books. Starting with World War Z. Yep, I want to read this. I don't hear many girls talk about this book, to be honest, but heard the movie was bad, book was really good. My friend actually bought it for 50 cents at a library book thing, because it's actually a library book. And he already owned it. So he's like, hey, anyone want this? I'm like, I want to read it, so I now own it. I'm kind of excited to read it, because a lot of people said it was a good book. I'm excited. Like, this is top of the list. I'm hoping this is what dives me back into reading my books. And if it's not, you'll hear about it. Okay, the next is The Beautiful Chronicles 3 and 4. I really like this series. I have to finish it out. We'll be real. If you start a series and the first book's really good and the second books are typical second books. Let's be real here. I've never really read a series where I like the second book better. Just saying. But I really want to finish out the series. I just picked up 4. I clearly get my books at Target. I have that problem where if one book's in paperback, they all have to be in paperback. One book's in hardcover, they all have to be in hardcover. I have a few exceptions though, which I hate. It bothers me, but I'm not allowed to have more than one copy of a book. It's a rule in my head. If I break the rule, what other rules can I break? Let's not go there. But yeah, so these need to be read. Indeed. They are kind of excited. It's a good series. I like it. I hear mixed emotions about it. This book I've had in my collection months. And it is switched, and I picked it up for $5 at Target. That's all I'm going to say. It is not something I heard about. It was, I need a book. It's $5, I'll get it. That's how I ended up reading Hush Hush, and Hush Hush is one of my favorite series now. But this book, I think I was in the middle of reading Mark of Athena or something when I picked it up. So yeah, it got pushed to the back burner, and I'll eventually get to it. But it's the first book to a series, so if it's a good book, I'll pick the other two. If it's not, I spent $5. Okay. Do not judge me. I hear your judgments already when I show you this. Like, I haven't even shown, well, I've shown you the side, but I hear your judgment already. I have not read House of Hades. Don't think it. I'm behind. I picked it up, I got it when it came out, I was so excited for it, and then I got married, and then it fell off to the side. Yeah, that happens. I love the Percy Jackson stuff. I love the Heroes of Olympus. I love Rome and Greek mythology intertwining together. I love the idea. I love this series, but I haven't read it yet. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who is not read it, even though it's like a cult following book. I don't care. This is not caring, but this is a good book. Well, good series. I hope this is a good book. Mark of Athena is really good. I really like the first two. I'm obsessed with the Percy Jackson series. I love it. I love it. So, it's on my top of the list to read. And I'm ashamed. Just ashamed I haven't read it yet. Another one everyone seems to be talking about is Vampire Academy. I haven't read it. A lot of people like this, and I'm talking like I'm with those people who really didn't like Twilight. I don't like the idea of sparkly vampires. I'm a huge Buffy fan, and vampires that sparkle and are just, I don't know, I don't get Twilight, and I'm not alone in this boat. I know I'm not. Twilight could have just been the one book, but my favorite out of the four would be Eclipse, because you talk history. And I really like Jasper as a character, I guess. I don't know. Not my favorite book series ever. I liked Nightlight, which was the spoof, the parody. That's good. If you want to read a good, funny, that's good. But anyway, moving on. I have not read Vampire Academy. I hear great things about it, and everyone I talk to is like, it's great, you should read it. And I'm like, oh, well, it was cheap at Target, so I picked up the paperback. I'm not one of those people who's like, I have to have hardcovers. So, I don't know. We'll see. But like this and House of Hades and World War Z are at the top of my list. I clearly keep pushing stuff back, right? I know. And don't judge me. So, moving on to my pile of comics. This is the Harley Quinn, like, special edition 100-page spectacular thing, and I have not read it yet. I do have all of the new Harley comics that are out from the new 52 that I've read and I'm kept up with, and that is a good series. That is a good series. So this is like a little bonus of every, for like a bunch of stuff. I love the cover picture. This cover picture. I'm trying really hard not to get a glare, because then you can't see the glory of it. But yeah. So that is one of, what I do is I like to read the comics and the books, because comics I can keep up with a little faster. And then I have the 5 books to down the rabbit hole. I love the Wonderland stuff. I am obsessed. I own all of the main Wonderland stuff. I'm slowly collecting the other stuff to it. That is the lead up. These do have bags and boards. Don't worry. I like to bag and board them after I've read them. Or if they're going to sit a while, I bag and board them, but I don't close it. And I just got these. They were safe. They were secure. Don't worry. And I'm obsessed with this. Like, I am one of those people who's like, Wonderland, how do I get there? When can I go? Especially this world. Oh, this is some good stuff. So I have the first one, which cover-wise, not a huge fan of, but I think I only had one cover option when I finally bought them. The second one, Decrepit Bunny. That's all I can say. Do you see that? Decrepit Bunny. The third one, well, I did not look through these covers before now. Interesting, right? Do you see that? Lots of her frontage cleavage. And then the fourth one, oh, I like that one. Even with the zombie bunny. Do you see that? Zombie bunny. I like that one. But my favorite has to be the fifth one. She's holding a skeleton bunny. It's a good cover. Yes, but I'm pretty excited. My goal is to read all of them today. So how do we wrap this up? This is my shameful pile of stuff I have not read and it has been sitting around my house. And I need to get my act in gear, right? I'm not the only one alone in this. Just, it's heartbreaking to see good literature from my phone just sit there and not be read or not be able to talk about it. And I apologize, but this is my rant and rave, so I'm going to go curl up on my couch, grab a book, and have some peace and quiet. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.